Well, another beautiful morning out here, just stunning. I'm sure you can appreciate that I get asked an awful lot of questions, and so today I'm going to do a quick Q&A. Pi and fam are off egg hunting and eggs again, so I'm going to mill around on the farm. I've got a few bits and pieces I've got to do. But I thought it'd be a good opportunity to answer a few of your questions. So, property. What's the price of property here in Chiang Rai? Really depends on what type of property you're looking to buy. Land prices for farmland, like my father-in-law's, between 50 and 100,000 baht a rai. It's pretty cheap. If you're looking for land with a Chinook title where you can build a home, I've seen it go from anywhere between $1 million to $1.6 million. That's about the most expensive I've seen it so far, but I'm sure if you look around you can find land that's far more expensive than that. It really depends on what you want and the location. It is significantly cheaper than Phuket, there's no two ways about that. The average cost of a rai there would set you back 7 to 8 million baht. And of course it can go up for there. I've seen land there for 50 million baht plus, so yeah, pretty expensive in Phuket. How do you get Pi to wear all the motorcycle safety gear? Well, that's quite easy actually. It didn't take very much at all. I just asked her a simple question. Are you stupid? That's it. Why would you ride a motorcycle without the proper safety gear? You'd be nuts not to. It's a no-brainer. And Pi is not stupid, so it was very easy to convince her to to wear all the appropriate safety gear, the helmet, the jacket, etc. She also loves it because it looks cool as well. So she looks like a proper biker, and in Pi's mind, she's a biker. And no self-respecting biker, I'm afraid, would ever ride a motorbike without a helmet, a decent motorcycle jacket, and hand protection, wearing decent gloves. So there you go. It's not difficult. It's no good me standing here and tie bashing. That's not my way. But the truth of it is, road traffic accidents here are prevalent, and most of it is motorcycles, and most of them die purely for the fact that they weren't wearing any type of safety equipment, especially a helmet. They don't wear them. So yeah, it didn't take me much to convince Pi to wear the appropriate gear. She loves her motorbikes, absolutely loves them. She's more enthusiastic about motorbikes than I am. Another question I got asked is, would you do more motor vlogging? Pi and I would like to, but we've got to conserve our little bike. She is getting old. I'm losing compression in the engine as well, which is not helping. I've got to take it into the shop and have a look at it. But I'm not going to knock my little bike. It's served us extremely well over the years, and it's one of the reasons why we've been thinking about a new one when we can afford it. So, but once we get a new bike, then yeah, sure, I'll do a lot more motor vlogging, especially up in the Doi Tong Mountains. That's just lovely up there, and I still haven't been right to the top of it. So yeah, lots more to come on that one. Why did Pi and I leave Phuket? Pi used to work in a little coffee shop come restaurant. She was managing it, and it was great because not only was it a well-paid job, we had an apartment upstairs that we didn't have to pay for. So we had free rent, free electric, free water. The only thing we had to pay for was the internet. She lost the job because the business went bust. So we had a choice. She could go and find another job. She was actually offered another job, but it would have meant us having to pay rent there, and she was sick of it. And to be honest with you, I got sick of Phuket as well. It's just so busy. Again, going back to the motorbike, we both love to ride the motorbike, and Phuket's just not the place to ride a motorbike anymore. It's just wall-to-wall traffic, and they're all trying to kill you. It's just a nightmare. So Pi really missed home, and we decided that was it. We'd pack up and move, and literally we moved on the back of a truck, a big old lorry. They put all of our possessions on a lower floor, built a mezzanine floor inside, and we sat on top and travelled 32 hours in the back of a lorry, and got here. So yeah, quite an experience, I can assure you of that. Um, it is much nicer up here though. I feel more relaxed, less stressed, and of course, you know, going back to the motorbike, it's a joy. You can drive around without somebody trying to kill you. There are certain roads here that you almost see no traffic on. They recently finished a piece of highway, it's 2 lanes either side, and it basically bypasses Shenzhen town on the way to Chiang Rai, and you'll be lucky if you see 2 or 3 vehicles on it on either side. It's just amazing. It's a fantastic bit of road, and of course with all the new road development going on up here, it's even better. It's just, yeah, it's just a perfect place. Not it just in respects of, you know, being able to ride the motorbike, but also, you know, the quality of life up here. The air is so clean. It's just lovely. You can just smell the freshness. It's just beautiful. And of course, with scenery like this, everywhere you go, you know, you just can't. I just think it's incredible. And I've never been happier in a particular location. So yeah. So that's why we left. It basically came down to finances and Pi, of course, missing home. So it took her a fair amount to convince me. I guess you get stuck in a rut and you get used to something. And you know, I was a bit reluctant, but once I made that move, oh, lovely, absolutely, just lovely. You couldn't want a nicer place, seriously. It's just incredible out here. Do I miss the UK, and is it difficult living in Thailand? I don't miss the UK at all, no. I just don't. There's nothing about that place that I have any interest in. It's gloomy, wet, miserable most of the year. Out here it's just fabulously beautiful, and of course the sun is shining most of the time. It's a beautiful place. It's not difficult, I don't think, living in Thailand. I think a lot of expats that move here, they find the culture shock a little bit too much, which is why a lot of them go back to wherever they came from. It can be difficult. You only have to look at some of the statistics in the UK regarding people looking for a better life, or shall we say a life in the sun. And a lot of them, they opt for places like, you know, Europe, say France, Spain, Italy, primarily because whilst the culture is different, it's still westernised. Here it's not westernised at all, really. It does take a huge amount of getting used to. And yeah, I've said this before, you either learn to adapt or you leave. It's as simple as that. There's no in between. And I've learned that there are certain things you can't change, and trying to change Thai culture or make it more westernised is basically a fruitless exercise. Why would you do it? Let them find their own way. That's my attitude. If they want it, they'll strive towards it. It's no different from Pi and I with our dreams. You know, if you want something to become a reality, then you have to work towards it. And I think it's up to the Thai government and the Thai people to determine what they want and how they want it. This is Thailand. This is not the United Kingdom. And I think if you're going to live here, then you should respect that. And if you can't, then you'll end up becoming one of those bitter Thai bashers where everything you see and do is wrong. And yeah, it's just a miserable existence. You end up just being, you know, you just end up hating where you are and the people around you, and that's no way to live. You can't live like that. You just can't. So yeah, if you're going to give it a go, just, you know, accept the fact that things are going to be hugely different from what you're used to, and just embrace it. Think about it as you know, a life experience. Just remember, if you don't like it, you can always leave and find somewhere else. There's nothing, you know. If you don't go into buying property and things like that where you just rent, then there's no reason why you can't just pack your bags and go. So, which is what a lot of people do. You'll be surprised. It can be a sensible thing. I've said this before and I'll say it again. No matter what country you're going to move to, there's going to be a difference. And my advice to you would be to give it a go for 6 months. And if you don't like it by then, you'll never like it. And if you love it by then, you'll always love it. It's as simple as that. Can you really make money from YouTube? Yes, you can. But to make money out of YouTube requires a lot of dedication. And it also requires a huge amount of support from your subscribers. We're close to 500 subscribers now, and Pi and I are absolutely thrilled. At this level, we're generating around about $35 a month. Now, YouTube pays per 1,000 views, and it's generally around about $1.75, thereabouts. So, you know, you need an awful lot of views to make any money. Again, Pi and I are currently making around about $35 a month, but it's growing. In January, we made, let me think, about $20. I think about $22 if I remember rightly. Yeah, it is tough. It's not easy, but it is doable. To make a decent living out of it, you need at least 10,000 views a day. But of course, you know, it's not. If you look at my channel, you'll see that how many views each one of the videos gets. So let's just say a particular video has 300 views that I loaded up yesterday. It doesn't actually stop at that, because the video, of course, is never dead. It's live, and people always find it and watch it. So, you know, the views accumulate on a daily basis. Whilst we have nearly 500 subscribers, we generate on average around about 1,200 views a day, which is really good considering just how young our channel is. So yeah, you can make money out of YouTube. If you're thinking about giving it a go, I highly recommend it. It's great fun, absolutely brilliant. And of course, you know, you have to engage with your subscribers. You know, when they leave a comment, you know, respond to the comments and answer any questions. Don't look at it as a chore, because it's actually not. I get a thrill out of it. It's great. I mean, Pi and I have made some really, really good friends on YouTube. So, you know, we've already had a couple of people come out and see us, and we've got other people coming out to see us, which is absolutely fantastic. You know, it's, yeah, it's a great way to engage with other people and like-minded other people. You'll always get the trolls, the haters, the baiters. You just ignore them. You know, you could spend your whole life worrying about what, you know, people say about you, and it's really not worth it. Live your life as you want to live it. Yeah, do what you want to do, and do what interests you. So if you're going to make a vlog, you know, at least you need to make a vlog about what you have a real passion for. Pi and I are lucky. You know, it's our motorbike, it's our lifestyle here. And lots of other bits and pieces, the cooking. So yeah, we're lucky. We've got several branches to it, and we'll keep on branching out as other interests come along. So yes, you can make money out of YouTube. It takes an awful lot of work. It takes a lot of dedication, and but ultimately it's a huge amount of fun. So yeah, give it a go. Well, that's a few questions I've answered, and I hope you found the answers useful. Pi's just come back from getting some more ant eggs. Ferocious little devils though, aren't they? You okay there, hun? Little one's out making mischief of himself as usual. I mean, that's trouble written all over him. Look at him. Well, that's about it, guys. We've got a huge amount to do. Beautiful out here, though. Absolutely lovely. So, thanks for watching, guys. And don't forget, have a brilliant day and stay safe. Remember, please subscribe, share and like. It helps grow this channel, and it's getting there. We're delighted with the progress. And we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye for now, guys.